5, 4, 3, 2.
I know you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up, the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me.
Good morning, Big Spring. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Maddie.
And we're here with your Channel 3 news.
In Sugar City, Idaho, a young 8-year-old boy named JT Parker had an experience that most kids do not ever want to go through. His father, Stephen Parker, was working under a car when the jack gave loose and fell on him, causing him to break 13 ribs. Young JT was able to jack the whole car up by himself, even though it took his dad and his 17-year-old brother to do it before. JT says the angels helped him save his father. After the incident, JT's dad asked him to jack it up again, and he was not able to.
Here's your trivia question for the day. Which flavor of salad dressing is second most popular in the U.S.? A, vinaigrette, B, ranch, C, blue cheese, or D, French? And the answer is A, vinaigrette.
Speaking of salad dressing, next week is a Minithon Spirit Week, and it all revolves around salad dressing.
Tonight, I just wanna take you high. Throw your hands up in the sky. Let's set this party on fire. Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. 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 Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Designer mix. Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to get the color red, the blues. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out.
Calling all pancake lovers. We will be kicking off Minithon with a pancake breakfast and the debut of this year's silent auction. It will take place on March 11th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the high school commons. Big Spring School District families and community members are welcome. It costs $7 for all you can eat, $5 ages 13 and up, $3 ages 5 to 12, and all kids under 5 are free. All proceeds will be added to the total amount raised for the 4 diamonds at Minithon. Be there or be square.
Club Care will once again host haircutting at the Minithon for Pantene's beautiful lengths. Check this out to see if you can help and if you qualify.
You know all about what's happening at Minithon, but how do you register to go? This is how.
permission form
I do.
and your pledge form.
I do have that too.
Let me check your donor drive. Wow, you raised above your $50 minimum. Good job.
Thank you.
Here's a ticket to go to the swag table,
Thank
and here's your t-shirt.
And thank you.
You have a ticket?
I do have a ticket.
Pick your swag.
I don't know what to go with. The bag or the sunglasses? I think I'm gonna go with the sunglasses. And that's how you register for Minithon.
Now to Morgan with your sports.
We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents, and I thought, wow, if I could take this in a shot right now, I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace.
What's up, Big Spring? I'm Morgan here with your sports. Despite some early round losses, all three Bulldog State wrestlers are on to the Friday portion of the competition. Best of luck to them as they move forward today. Attention any 9th, 10th, or 11th grade student who played on the golf team in the fall. An informational meeting will be held on Tuesday, March 14th, at the auditorium at the start of B Lunch. Please see Ms. Jones in the athletic office to sign up for your flex time. Any senior football players or wrestlers interested in applying for the Rick Gillum Scholarship, please see Mr. Gutschall for an application. Now to Luke with the weather.
Good morning, Big Spring. I'm Luke. I'm with your weather. Expect some rain changing to wet slushy snowfall this morning during the commute and wrapping up by 11 a.m. Later today, the wind will pick up with some isolated afternoon snow squalls. Highs will be in the 30s today. Lows tonight will drop into the teens. The cold weather sticks around through Sunday with heights in the mid-30s. Sunday will be more tolerable, however, because it won't be as windy. The cold pattern could bring another case for snow by next Tuesday. Also, don't forget that this weekend that we spring the clocks forward overnight Saturday into Sunday. Now back to with your Channel 3 news.
Thank you, Luke, for the weather. The counseling department will be sponsoring a trip to Shippensburg University on April 12th. The trip is specifically designed for 10th and 11th grade students interested in attending a four-year college. We will leave during second period and return for sixth period. The trip will include a tour, lunch, and speakers from various programs available at SHIP. The trip is open to the first 40 students who submit permission forms. Please pick up the necessary form in the counseling office today.
Attention juniors and seniors, the Miller Summer Youth Institute is being held at Waynesburg University from July 9th to 15th. If you decide to attend Waynesburg, you could earn 2 credits for this week-long summer experience. Please see Mrs. Maines in the counseling office for more information.
It's time to order your Gears Literary Magazine. Here's how.
Now, take a little bit of yellow ochre and burnt umber mixed together. And we can put a little bit of highlight right out here.
Congratulations to Derek Williams on earning his Eagle Scout Award.
Recently, a senior at our school auditioned and was admitted into an accredited collegiate vocal music program after being involved in our school's music program for many years. Check this out to see what it was like for her and what it takes to do so.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you
I auditioned February 6th. It's kind of like a formal thing. So I wore like a dress and tights and heels. There was a pre-program before where we got to meet with former students. I auditioned for both voice and saxophone. So I had to learn 2 songs for voice. One was an Italian art song, which is from a while ago. It's called Le Violette by Alessandro Scarlatti. And then there was a required, both selections were from a required book that they told us to pick from. The other one was actually written by an IUP alumnus. So it was the piece that I picked from that was The Sky Above the Roof by Ralph Vaughan Williams. It's like a slower like ballad kind of thing. And for my saxophone, we had to play on 2 different saxophones. I played on my Barry sax, which is the big one, and then I played on the alto, which is the normal like tiny one. And I played Allegro Spiritoso for my Barry, which was my district band audition piece. And then I played a song on alto called The Swan, which is like a ballad kind of thing. Considering that I had another college audition before that, I kind of just reused the same things. But it still took me a while to keep practicing it and keeping it fresh in my head. I wouldn't say I really perfected the pieces because I did kind of mess up a little bit in my auditions in both voice and saxophone. But yeah, it took me, it was a process. It was a long process to try and pick the right songs and stuff. I applied to Slippery Rock, IUP obviously, Millersville, and Westchester. I got accepted to Slippery Rock, IUP. I did audition at Slippery Rock and I got into their music program there, but IUP is my home. Well, you did have to be accepted to the university first. And luckily I was, like 2 months beforehand, and then it was just kind of, signing up for the audition was just kind of like filling out a form, filling out 2 other forms for repertoire, which is like all the songs that I have, that I'm going to be performing there for the audition. And then one to fill out like my personal information, like what awards have I gotten, what festivals have I attended, what teachers have I taken from, taken like lessons like Mr. Noble, Mr. Wilson, whatever. And then you just had to send it in, and then I had to wait for an email saying that it came back, and then it was just a process of getting ready for the audition.
That's all from us, Big Spring. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Sarah.
Have a great rest of your Friday.
If it's fine, we'll fight just to get close to you. Could we burn something today? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste.